Hello, my name is Michael Hoffman, and this is my presentation pitch on the original game mechanics within Kingdom Drop. In Kingdom Drop, you will take the role of the newest ruler of the Kingdom of Plink and find out you are daily at war with the Kingdom of Plunk for reasons long forgotten. You are the last line of defense, but will you be enough? In Kingdom Drop, the player will utilize the game board of pegs to reduce enemy token values to a collateral damage of 0. With the help of various abilities, as the token falls through the game board striking pegs, the token collateral damage is reduced. In the last section of the game board, the player will utilize the mentioned abilities to help them with this objective. If they defeat the token and reduce the damage to 0 before it reaches the bottom of the board, they are awarded with Aether. To be discussed at a later in a bit more detail, but this Aether at this time will allow them to improve aspects of the game. If the token reaches the bottom of the board with the remaining collateral damage, the town will suffer this damage. If the town integrity reaches 0, the player will lose the level. Per each level, the moment-to-moment the player will experience comes from dropping tokens down the board. This is a small yet highly satisfying game loop which will keep the player engaged and coming back for more. The available abilities they have to choose from, the enemy token shapes, and the player's choice of which and where to drop the tokens will allow them to feel in control of the game. As you can see at the top of the pegboard, the player will have the ability to choose multiple drop locations. Once they have chosen the drop location, they will then have a choice of the pegs within the Aether field to empower with enchantments. Each enchantment can be placed up to a number of charges available at the start of the level. Each enemy reduced to a 0 collateral damage will empower the player to regain one of these charges in addition to other token removal effects. As mentioned, enemy tokens that are defeated in addition to the enchantment replenishment will also reward the player with town integrity. So long as the player bears the weight of the incoming attack and the collateral damage is mitigated enough to leave the town standing, the player is able to continue and the level is considered a success. This will record the remaining collateral damage for the player to keep record of the highest amount of remaining integrity per level and allow them later on to return for higher Aether totals. In turn of proving these abilities in the board, we're led to the tower map. This is where Aether is used to empower the player abilities and improve the aspects of the board. This screen gives the player options on how they would like to customize their aspect of play within the game. The improvements to the board will allow the player the sense of accomplishment as their ability to reach higher levels or reduce collateral damage scores on past levels can be accomplished easier as they unlock more enchantments on the board. Developmental risks. After considering the scope of the project and the projected deadlines, I feel that a team of 4 to 5 entry-level designers will be able to accomplish this project in 4 months. The major objectives of development will be the game board, the balancing within the given abilities and the board improvements, and subjectively the enemy tokens may need to be adjusted or rethought out after playtesting has begun and feedback is taken. Thank you greatly for your time once again. This was Kingdom Drop, and my name was Michael Hoffman.